All right, what's going on? Wait. I have to. The thing I've not complete. What's going on to every single person out there from the east, west, north, and the south? How you doing? Welcome to a very, very cold and wet day in the city of Lagos on Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, the only station that brings all the truest and biggest stories. My name is Miles, the eighth wonder of the world, and I have my ringleader, my team leader, Ogaraya One of Africa. I won't relegate you to Plus TV Africa anymore. Ogaraya One of Africa, not Plus TV, not Plus TV. Africa,
Nigeria.
No. Let's take it. What's
not reached that level.
No, you have reached. You just don't know. What are you talking about? You just don't know. Right, and we have your Elijah in the building. It's Freestyle Friday. It's Have Fun Friday. It's Let Your Hair Down Friday. Losing Your Tie Friday. Take a breather Friday and just have fun. We have been working. It's been a very, very hectic week. It's been a very eventful week. There's been so many ups and downs this week, but everybody just keeps marching on. So today's Friday. Let's just breathe and have some fun. Uyi, how are you, Mama?
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm doing well.
Mama, you were on the road yesterday.
Man,
like, how was that for you?
Honestly, I'll go and check my weight today to be sure how, because I know that I've lost a lot because I worked. I worked. But at some point, I wasn't feeling it because we had crowd and we're working with people. And you know, when you work with crowd and all, you won't really feel the distance. Hi. That's the thing. Oh, wow. But I'll go and check my weight today because I know that I've lost a lot of weight. Because even after the procession, we had to walk. Me, myself and the cameraman, we had to walk all the way to Echo Hotel to get bus. Yeah. Not even Uber, bus. Yeah. Thank you. But fine. I'm good.
Everything shall fall in place. Anyways, you can also be part of the conversation by calling in on 09098 408 408 and share your opinions on everything and anything we might be talking about, right? Today promises to be electrifying. I was supposed to have a guest in the building, Eddie Graham. He's been here before. Eddie Smith. He's been here before, and he was supposed to come and talk about something really, really important. But because of the traffic and the weather, like we might just have to shift it, right? Let's see some videos that caught our attention. But before we get there, like I said earlier, you can also be part of our conversation. You can also call in and give a shout out to somebody. You can also call in and request a song. We have you covered. Yeah, on 09098 408 408 and ring us. If you don't get through, you can send a message. We'll definitely read it out. There are some people in the world who live for the gram, who live for the pictures. Have you been to places with people and we're all sitting at the table and we're supposed to be having a good time and they're taking pictures of everything? If you bring them bottled water, they're taking pictures of it, can we just live in the moment and enjoy? Not everything needs to be documented. Not everything needs to be recorded and kept for keeps.
Well, at times, there are some times whereby you need to go back in times like, wow, like to see how you were having fun and all. So I think it is necessary to, document everything you're doing. And it's most especially influencers. A random person won't do that, do you get? But you see influencers, and most especially when you're dating someone who is an influencer, oh my goodness, everything. You will turn to the person's cameraman. You'll be the person's personal cameraman.
Why? Why though? Why?
Because that's the person's job now. Being an influencer is a job, so obviously.
And so why I didn't take up the mantle of influencership with you? Why can't you just do your to yourself? Must you involve me in every part?
That's just one thing.
Okay, I'm grateful to God I'm not dating an influencer. Why ask? My question. Why ask in the first place? That's why I don't give opinions when, do you think, what do you think about that thing? Like, sometimes my partner will send me images of like, what do you think? I say, I don't know, or I don't like this. Don't ask me. Do what you want to do. Buy what you want to buy. Wear what you want to wear. Don't ask, because when they answer, but I think this one is better. Why ask in the first place?
Just to get your opinion on what.
That you still say, you don't like it. You still do that.
It's just to get your reaction and your opinion. And she believes that since you are her man, you should be able to choose something befitting.
That's the thing. The one I feel should be befitting always ends up the one she'll say she doesn't like it, and she still go and buy the one or go and wear the one that looks like a LGBTQ or masquerade looking. But this is what this person wants. Let me just hold my peace.
But we still ask because we still need your opinion, and we are just trying to carry you guys along with the whole process. We still rejecting us anyway. Let's see another video that caught our attention, guys. Please be careful. Once your partner, especially women,
Especially women. Because so babe, this one, what do you think? Just say they both will look amazing on you. You know what? Surprise me. Wait, no, you like hey. No, back to the show. So tea time on Plus TV Africa. My name still remains Miles, the 8th one of the world, and Uyime Afia is still very much a bit. Now, that particular video we saw is about friendship, right? And that is one thing. That's one of the few things we might be talking about today. Now, some people change friends like clothes. Today, and I think that's it shows a very toxic and unstable state of mind of some people. This 1 minute, they're friends with this one for this period. Check them next year. Me, I don't know. Me and him, or me and him, and all. I'm like, how do you guys do it? I've had friends I've kept for 22 years, 23. Like, how do you guys just? This is not my friend again. We're done. Like, it shows a very unstable behavioral pattern when you're just switching friends from here to there.
I think people really do not understand the meaning of friendship because friendship goes a long way. Friendship is not just about this person is my friend.
Right.
You get?
Right. Let's go and eat together. Let's go and drink together.
Exactly.
Let's go and party together.
Or like what you just said.
Right.
Friendship goes a long way. Friendship is you tolerating this person. You know that okay, this person has some kind of trait you do not like personally, but you've chosen to tolerate this person. That's what friendship is all about. Friendship is you being there for the person even when the person is down. You are there for the person. Now a lot of people right now, they feel like friendship is just give and take what they can get from you. Do you get? So
it's transactional.
So if they cannot get anything from you, why should I be friends with you? Now you hear people say like, what will I get from that person? I beg.
What's the point of being friends with him or her?
Do you get? So now it's not friendship is not.
Look at those guys for 40 years and they kept recreating a particular picture, and it's just sweet, and they've seen each other grow. I'm sure they've seen each other's kids. Probably some of them start seeing their grandkids. Who knows? Like, and they still look. Everybody's still together in one place. That is amazing. That shows a whole lot of consistency. So, but people want to find out especially when you're gathered with people, and there's a person that is with them right now, and they're like, oh, that's my friend. The minute the person stands up from that table and the person leaves, and there's a don't mind that. In your mind, like, I thought you just said that person was your friend.
Yeah.
Flee from such people. They are very unhealthy people.
Yeah.
They are dangerous people. You don't need to be... Because once you leave too, you also will be disabled.
True. And another thing people don't understand is, as long as you are friends with people, right, you would have issues. So it's how you resolve. I had a misunderstanding with my very good friend, but give us like 10 minutes. We're already talking. I was like as if nothing happened. Do you get? But a lot of people can't relate. They can't do that. The next thing you just see, they'll be carrying face for each other. I know. So
face carriers.
It's just quite sad that people really don't understand what friendship is all about.
Okay, cool. Moving on now. Talking about friendship. You know what? We did think about friendship. This friendship everybody is talking about. What exactly does friendship mean to you, and to every other person out there? If I'm to ask you, Uyime, what is friendship to you?
Friendship to me is about being tolerant about your friendship, being there for the person in and out, not one leg in, one leg out. You are there for that person irrespective of anything. And I don't count friendship to be transactional. You must not have something for me to be friends with you.
Bam, thank you.
So that's my...
Well, I also friendship is love. I think friendship is love, is sacrifice, it's truthfulness, and a whole bunch of stuff. Friendship, for me, has never been, and it will never be, like you said, it has never been transactional for me. I'm friends, if you see the kind of some particular people I'm friends with the most ridiculous people. You're like, how is Miles friends with them? But I love them. I like them like that. We're cool, right? So, anyways, we went to the streets to ask one or two people, like, what exactly does friendship mean to you? Your definition of friendship, and they had this to say. We're back in a bit.
Abraham, Moses, Jacob, you are one family.
There's no thing on this spot in Nigeria.
See how your body just dripping diamond.
What friendship? It depends on what friendship. Platonic friendship or ceremonial friendship. There are categories of friendship. So you have to signify and be specific on the kind of friendship you keep. Platonic friendship is somebody you just know, but you are not deep with the person. Just don't give your all to your friend. Keep some to yourself. If you have 100% trust, give your friend 30, keep 70, because you never can tell. The best of man is always man.
Friendship is all about love. I believe every friendship should have love, commitment, and sacrifice. That is friendship, yes.
Friends are people. I have two friends, basically. I always say to most of my acquaintances, because you don't just say someone is your friend except you can find out if they can, have your back whenever you need it. Your friend is someone who you can call by 2 a.m. and they're up for you. So my definition of friendship is someone who can take the place of your blood if given the chance easily.
Friendship, man, friendship is a good one. It's a natural thing. It comes natural. Friendship, when we talk about friendship, it's natural thing because I'm not taking anything from you. You are not taking anything from me. It's friendship. Because when we say love and every other thing, that's the difference. See, friendship is a natural thing from God. So I feel like friendship is one of those things that God gave us freely to keep us moving. Because when I'm down, I look for a friend that will keep me moving. So I feel like for me, friendship is a how will I put it now? Is a big deal for me.
Loyalty. Just a single word.
Friendship is a very strong word. Some people don't know what friendship means. Friendship is not just about, this person is my friend. I feel like when someone is your friend, that person, you need to take responsibility of that person, show support, study the person so you know when the person is down, because the world is a crazy place right now. Like except you are psychologically alert, that's when you know that, this person is down. But friendship is you knowing your friend in and out and showing support to that your friend, not just saying he or she is your friend, but going all out for that person,
Friendship. Okay. Friendship is all about, it's not everybody that you can be a friend to, because you may not be able to tolerate and you may not be able to be patient with some people, maybe as a result of their manners or their attitude. So I see friendship as something like a tolerance, patience, virtue, honesty, keeping it up, trustworthiness, transparency. So lots of things like that makes friendship go very fine.
Abraham, Moses, Jacob, you are one family.
You're going to know this sport Nigeria.
See how your body just dripping diamond.
All right, you're welcome back. There you have it. We had people like, what's that guy's name? DK, Ozo.
Cheesy.
A few people had something to say, one or two things to say about friendship. So there you have it. Friendship is a whole lot. Is a whole lot. We need to understand what friendship is without not just talk about that. My friend, but that one, my friend. No. It's more than just point figures at saying my friend. Now talking about friendship. Moving on. Talking about friendship. Reno Omokri is out again. We all know him and his antics and what he says when it comes. Sometimes he says some things that are biting, and sometimes he says something like. But this time around, I'm actually on it. I'm with him on this one. It's pertaining to the late singer Mohbad. Now, Reno Omokri has taken a swipe at friends of the late singer Mohbad who have been reacting and speaking up since he died last week Tuesday. In a post shared on his Instagram page, Reno opined that friends of the singer who did not celebrate him on their profiles while he was alive have turned their profile into shrines now that he is dead. There's one of his posts that he said, I'm going to look for that post right now. Oh yeah, that's it. He said it's better to be hated while you are alive than to be loved when you are dead. Fake love kills faster than fake medicine. The young man's suffering were videoed. His ordeal was in the open amongst the circle he moved in. His friends who are now releasing videos ought to have intervened at that particular time. Anyway, he's just taking a swipe at people who claim to be friends. I feel a lot of people are just clout chasing with this whole Mohbad situation, honestly. What's your take on this, Mama?
Okay, so my take on this is I wouldn't call it cloud chasing.
Right.
You get everybody is just saddened by the whole situation of Mohbad, and aside from that, people are just with the whole thing that has happened, with the whole circumstance surrounding this guy's death. People are like, wow. So this guy went through all this, and people are just paying their last respect to this guy. Yes. People are just paying their last respect to him. Although some people are now beginning to use it to, like you said, chase clout and all. But if you look at it, people are actually just paying their last respect to the man.
Oh, okay. Right. Anyways, Still, regarding to the whole Mohbad situation, his body was exhumed yesterday. The autopsy was carried out yesterday, and it was completed yesterday. Now we're just waiting for the results to know what's next. What was the exact cause of his death? His mother spoke up recently in an interview, and it was really heartbreaking. It was heart-wrenching to see that woman. No parents should have to bury a child or have to see their children go through that. So it's just so bad. The wife, you don't know who has actually talked about the wife, apart from people donating. Sheyi Tinubu donated, I think, 15 million to his son, to Mohbad's son. But nobody's really talking about this girl, this young 24-year-old widow. What's next for her life? What's going to happen to her? Is there going to be? Is anybody going to sit with her and take her through rehabilitation? Because she's still pretty young, and you are making a face. Uyi.
No.
Uyi, you're making a face. What? You don't agree anybody should?
See, right now, we really can't trust anybody. Yes, it's painful to lose your loved one at this stage. It's painful that she's a widow at this particular stage. But right now, she can't even be trusted. You see, she can't even be trusted. Rather,
like everyone is a suspect. As at this moment.
Except that 5-month-old baby.
Right.
So you see her right now. Nobody is interested in what will happen or what next for her. Right now, people are even asking that they do what they interrogate her.
And even some people went as far as saying a DNA test should be carried out on this 5-month. Is that no? But really, that I'm not even with. Right now, we're talking about justice for this Mohbad. Just leave this 5-month-old baby for now. Let's focus on what we should be focusing on. And this guy said something. Dark. What's that?
Very dark man.
Yeah, the one with the singlets. Yeah, he said something that really caught my eyes. He said Nigerians are losing focus. Like, we are not asking the right questions. We're not calling some particular people in for questioning. The guys that was with him, that made that video. Oh, Mohbad is blah, blah, blah. He made Mohbad moved. I had to go watch the video again and say, oh, this is actually true. He made Mohbad move his head. He caught the video, and there were 3 people in that car or bus or whatever it was. There were 3 people there. So have they called these guys in for questioning?
I think yesterday I heard they are looking for the particular guy that made that recording, but they can't find him. They don't know where he is. So right now we only have details of Iyabo.
We have a call, Vivian from Ekpe. Okay. Hello, Vivian. Good morning. Hello, Vivian. Hi, Vivian. How are you doing today? We can hear you loud and clear.
Hi.
You need to really keep this on at the from the outset of all. Okay, my take on friendship is that friendship is when you have people that are there for you and you're there for them. So you can, because if you take someone as your friend, you should be able to tell them the truth no matter what. If you see that this person is doing the same and it doesn't sit well with you, you're able to correct that person in love. And at the end of the day, you just feel good. Because you see so many people these days saying, oh, I'm this person's friend, I can't tell them the truth because you don't know how they're going to feel. Now, on this whole Mohbad issue, it's a really sad thing. Yeah, and we really just hope that they get justice for him. And also, I'm going to be going in line with Mal on the whole scale of people that are coming out to say that, oh, yes, okay, when he was alive, what did you do? What steps did you take to make sure that, okay, all the bullying and things he went through were actually addressed? It wants to be coming out now and be doing, RIP Mohbad, refugees, justice for Mohbad. That is basically just my take.
All right, Vivian, thank you very much. You do have a beautiful day. You want to talk about what Vivian said?
Yeah, thank you very much for. Okay, she's done. Okay.
In response to Vivian.
Okay, now what she said about friendship is actually true. She's correct. Now moving on to Mohbad. Yes, I know that a lot of people, right, when the guy was still alive and he was, throwing videos here and there, and nobody said anything. And it's true, nobody said anything. We all thought maybe he was just looking for attention, like all these attention seekers and all. But now
I didn't think that way though.
No, that was how some
I knew there was something wrong somewhere, but I didn't know how deep. I didn't know it was this deep.
Okay, so that was what some Nigerians thought. And nobody, said anything. Even his own friends, they didn't even come out to say, Omo, let's look at how we can, stand by this guy and, support this guy. You get, now he's dead. all those videos are coming up. What happened
to the videos, before,
when he was alive?
Right.
And he said it in his song. He said when he's gone, that's when people start talking about his good and his bad. And it's true. Now look at New York Times Square. His picture is there.
A whole billboard at the Times Square in the United States. Like that's heavy. Do you know how much it takes to put an ad on Times Square? So who did that? Who put that money there? I'm sure the person no go give her the money when they're alive.
Exactly. So I really don't. It's just quite.
It's crazy. As a whole tribute on the Times Square billboard, digital billboard. That's a lot. Now some people still talking about this Mohbad issue. Senator Elisha Abbo and Nollywood actress Tontondikeh paid a condolence visit to the family of the late singer Mohbad. Abbo, who is the chairman of the Senate Committee on Entertainment Economy, and said the Senate will ensure that justice will prevail. Now, Tontondikeh and Senator Abbo could not hold back their tears. They were really, really crying. They were really touched. Let's see this video. We'll be back in a bit. Okay. Anyways, there was a video to this effect that saw both of them at Mohbad's mom's place, and they were really in tears. Oh my God, they were so pained and everything. And I'm like, wow. You see that particular video or whatever it is, I'm not buying it. Honestly, I'm not buying it. Both for the senator and Tontondikeh, what are you people trying? Like, I've never in this life, in fact, I had to go even stalk Tontondikeh's page again just to be sure. I've never seen her use a Mohbad song for a video or posted anything. So what is your aim? Oh, okay, she's trying to run for something in the future. What is their aim? What is this? This does not look genuine to me. A cleaning eye and crying. Do you know how many of our leaders have cried on national television before me? I'm so pained that Nigerians are going through. Please, like, what is this? See, what is this really?
See, I get that a lot of people are angry. People are not pleased with the whole fakeness, with the whole attitude that everybody is trying to exhibit and all. Like I said earlier, I just feel like people are just paying their last respects, considering all these things.
Okay, so you feel the senator and Tontondikeh is also paying last respect? And those tears were just genuine. Like, oh my God, we're so pained.
No, I'm not saying the tears.
I understand the fact that Nigerians are angry, right? Generally, Nigerians let's put aside Mohbad's situation, right? For a second, Nigerians are angry about so many things going wrong in the country, about so many injustices, about so many things that are just not right, right? And I feel Nigerians have just been looking for the opportunity to just vent. Yeah, they've been looking for the opportunity to just vent and let out their frustration, and hence, Mohbad's situation came up, right? Now, everybody is sympathizing, everybody feels bad, like, oh, this young guy at such a young age, promising and all that, yeah, but there's so much more added to it. A lot of people are using this opportunity to lash out and pour out their frustration, but Auntie Donto and Uncle Abbo, I don't understand, honestly. When I saw that, I'm like, what is this? Baba, even with Agbara, they do with starched Agbara. Like, what is the what is that?
I think one of our colleagues called her out, and this was what she said. She said, not me watching a bully crying over. I saw it and I was like, wow,
do you understand? Yeah. And now, most of the things that she's been doing now, Tonto says, oh, it's in my son's foundation. You know, she has a foundation for the boy now. Yeah. It's in my son's foundation. So everything just goes, oh, my son donated. So please, take several seats behind and just go and chill. Several seats, plenty seats anyway. That being said, let's just go take a breather. When we come back, we'll be talking about Inyanya. And Inyanya is in the news for something interesting, not something we've never heard before. And again, we'll be talking about the protests, the peaceful candlelight procession that was supposed to be just peaceful and go to and turn into a protest for some people that are chasing clouds. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Don't go nowhere. It's still tea time. It's Freestyle Friday. Miles the 8th one of the world. And Uyime, I feel like very much here. We'll be back in a bit. Let's go listen to some music.